Hello and welcome back. In this lesson we will be exploring the town, the city and the countryside. We'll find out what they are, what you can find in each place and where they are. So, we'll look at the town, the city and the countryside. So firstly, what is a town? The word what, remember, is used to find out something. Therefore, what is only used when referring to specific information. So let's answer that question. What is a town? Well, a town is a built-up area with a name, defined boundaries, and a local government. So, a town is a built-up area with a name, defined boundaries, and local government. A town is larger than a village, and smaller than a city. Smaller than a city. And here we have a picture of a town. So where can you find towns? Where? The word where is used to find out a place. Therefore, where is only used when referring to a place or location. So let's answer that question. Where can you find towns? Well, towns can be found all over the world, as towns are relatively small. There are a lot more towns than cities. There are a lot more towns than cities. Here we have a picture, and these are all towns within the UK. These are towns within the UK. As you can see, there are a lot. So what is in a town? Well, a town consists of various buildings and amenities. So what does that mean? Well, let's take a look at some examples. In a town, you might find a bank. A bank. B-A-N-K. Bank. A store. A store. S-T-O-R-E. Store. A post office. A post office. P-O-S-T-O-F-F-I-C-E. Post office. You might find a school. School. S-C-H-O-O-L. School. You might find a hospital. Hospital. H-O-S-P-I-T-A-L. Hospital. There might be a church. A church. C-H-U-R-C-H. Church. There might be a library. Library. L-I-B-R-A-R-Y. Library. There might be a cinema. A cinema. C-I-N-E-M-A. Cinema. You might have a train station. Train station. T-R-A-I-N-S-T-A-T-I-O-N. Train station. A restaurant. A restaurant. R-E-S-T-A-U-R-A-N-T. Restaurant. So these are all buildings and amenities within a town. So as a town is relatively small, well, it's smaller than a city, the amenities and buildings should be quite close to each other. So here we have the layout of a town. This is from above. So here in this town, we have a bank, a police station, a store, a hospital, a church, a train station, a library, a school, a post office, a drugstore, a restaurant, and a movie theatre. And these are all very close to each other. So that was a town. What is a city? Well, a city is a place where people live that is larger and more important than a town. So it's larger and more important than a town. Here are some famous cities that you might know. New York, New York. Paris, Paris. London, London. Barcelona, Barcelona. New York, N-E-W-Y-O-R-K. Paris, P-A-R-I-S. Paris. London, L-O-N-D-O-N. London. Barcelona, B-A-R-C-E-L-O-N-A. Barcelona. The most important city in a country is called the capital. The capital. England's capital is London. London. France's capital is Paris. Paris. And Brazil's capital is Rio de Janeiro. So London. L-O-N-D-O-N. London. Paris. P-A-R-I-S. Paris. Rio de Janeiro. R-E-R-I-O-D-E-J-A-N-E-I-R-O. Rio de Janeiro. What is your capital? What is your capital? So what is in a city? What is in a city? Well, a city has a few more amenities than a town, as it is larger and has more people within it. So, in a city, you might find parks. Parks. P-A-R-K-S. Parks. You might find apartments. Apartments. A-P-A-R-T-M-E-N-T-S. Apartments. You might have an airport. An airport. A-I-R-P-O-R-T. Airport. You might have skyscrapers. Skyscrapers. S-K-Y-S-C-R-A-P-E-R-S. Skyscrapers. There might be a stadium. A stadium. S-T-A-D-I-U-M. Stadium. There might be a cathedral. A cathedral. Cathedral. C-A-T-H-E-D-R-A-L. Cathedral. You might have a city centre. A city centre. C-I-T-Y. C-E-N-T-R-E. City centre. There might be a police station. Police station. P-O-L-I-C-E-S-T-A-T-I-O-N. Police station. You might have a fire station. Fire station. F-I-R-E-S-T-A-T-I-O-N. Fire station. Let's take a look at the layout of a city. So here we have a layout, and this is again from above. So, in this city, we have a bank, apartment house, house, a park, a bridge, a police station, a stadium, skyscraper, a city centre, a warehouse, an airport, a hotel, traffic lights, a petrol station, a hospital, a church, a wharf, factory, a shopping centre, a fire station, a school, a train station, and a wood. Between everything, we have roads, R-O-A-D-S, roads. So, we have the town, the city. What about the countryside? The countryside is the land and scenery of rural area. So anywhere away from urban areas. Where is the countryside? Well, the countryside itself can be very different depending on the country or the region. The countryside could be desert, mountains, rainforest, farmland, woods, moors. Desert, D-E-S-E-R-T, desert. Mountains, M-O-U-N-T-A-I-N-S, mountains. Rainforest, R-A-I-N-F-O-R-E-S-T. Farmland, F-A-R-M-L-A-N-D. Woods, W-O-O-D-S. Moors, M-O-O-R-S, moors. What types of countryside do you have in your country? What types of countryside do you have in your country? So now let's take a look at transport. What is transport? Well, transport is the method of moving from one place to another. The types of transport can change depending on the place. So let's take a look at in the town. In the town. In the town, I go by foot. I go by foot. In the town, I go by car. I go by car. In the town, I go by bicycle. I go by bicycle. In the town, I go by bus. In the town, I go by bus. In the city. In the city. In the city, I go by train. In the city, I go by train. In the city, I go by plane. I go by plane. In the city, I go by metro or subway. I go by metro or subway. In the city, I go by taxi. In the city, I go by taxi. In the countryside. In the countryside, I go by boat. I go by boat. In the countryside, I go by canoe. I go by canoe. In the countryside, I go by helicopter. I go by helicopter. In the countryside, I go by hot air balloon. I go by hot air balloon. I go by. Thank you very much.